today's project. So in my other videos you may have seen that I got 2 water tanks and I want to be able to clean them, but I still want water in the house while I'm cleaning them, and then I don't have to wait for it to fill. So let me show you the tanks. So here's one tank. It's a big tank, 3,000 liters I think, and this one's 1,000 liters. And you can see the pipe comes out, got a shut off, pipe comes out and into there. So that tank is clean because we were going to use it to transport the fish, so I don't have to worry about it. But this one's not, and I cleaned it last year. I like to clean it every year, so I'm going to clean it again. But what I learned is when I cleaned it, all of the dirt ran down into this pipe, and then I had to go to every faucet and clean out every faucet because it clogged up with sand and stuff like that. I don't want that to happen again. So I'm putting in 2 extra shut-off valves. So basically I'm going to cut this pipe. I'm going to put in a T with a shut-off valve over there, and it's going to come out into a short piece of pipe with a shut-off valve there. And that way I can shut that off over there so the water can't go down, and I can open this one up and it'll let the water come right out that T. When it's shut off, I can then go inside the tank, clean up the tank. I'll probably empty about half of the water and then put some bleach and soap in there, brush it up, clean it up, rinse it off, flush it out, and then that's done. But I'm going to do the piping on both sides. This way it's all done and I don't have to worry about it, and then I'm going to worry about cleaning the tank. And it's supposed to be hot today, so I want to get it done as soon as possible. Alright, so off camera I did some digging. There's no reason for you guys to see me dig again on camera, but this is what I did. Not sure why this is here. There's a piece of pipe here that I think at one time it was connected to, but don't know where on the property it goes to. But I'm going to cut this pipe right about there in the middle, and then I'm going to do the same on that side. But I'm going to start over here because that side has room to move, and I'm going to need room to flex that pipe back and forth. So I might just cut both. I don't know. We'll see. Boy, I'm going to shut the water off temporarily. Can you open up the valve right there so it drains the water out? Actually, open up the sink valve and that one. Yep, and the one at the sink. So I could saw it and then the water would come out, but I'd like to have that pipe drained as much as possible. So I'm going to have her open it up, and as I saw, it'll let air in and most of the water should go down there. All right, let's get to this. Okay, what I'm going to do is prep all these guys. So it's kind of boring. I'm just going to show you what I do. I like to have all these things, all these connections sanded out. I do both sides of the pipe because I feel it gives a better connection. I just use 100 grit sandpaper, and inside wherever pipe and pipe are going to meet, get sanded. Doesn't have to be a lot. just a little bit. I don't know if you can see. So let's give it a little bit angle. This one's really clean, and this one's got sanding. I have to cut off enough pipe to fit into here, into that T, and then enough to fit into this side. And I want it tight, so I want it pretty close. But when they cut this off at the store, it's at an angle. This side's not too bad, but I think I'm going to go get my grinder and use it to cut. Alright, this one's all sanded up. This is sanded up. I'm going to mate them together like this. So, on this side, I'm going to put the glue. Push that in. Get the sweat off of there. And I'm going to glue this side, not this side, because this has got the valve in it, and I don't want that valve to get glue on it if I can help it. And I'm not going to overdo the glue on this side. I'd rather have to re-glue it at a later date than to over-glue it, and then this valve won't shut. So there we go. And I'm just actuating it to make sure if any glue did get on it, it's wiping it off, and it'll keep it from sealing up. So that's one side. I'm going to go cut the little piece for the other side and have these ready to go. So all I have to do is sand the two pieces of pipe, slide it on, and it's done. I need to do a small piece for here, because I also need to put a valve on here. But I'll cut that piece too. So I need 1, 2, 3 more pieces the same size. Alright, I'll be right back. Gonna take this piece, glue it up, put it on here, and then I'm gonna put a closing valve on it, and then that one will be done, and then I'm gonna build the other side. Glue that up really good. Push that in there like that. And this one needs to go like this. Oh, that was tight. Alright, that should be good. Both closed, both open. One side's done. Now I gotta do another side. I'll glue this up. Put a piece in there. It's in. Now, this is going to be on the opposite side, so I want the layout. I'm going to lay it out just the way it's going to go in over there. Okay, like this. That's good. Make sure the valve opens, closes. Okay, got no glue on it. That's good. Now I got to put this piece in and then put that valve on like that. That one was tough. Okay. Glue it up. Putting a little extra glue on this time because it seems like it didn't slide on very easy last time. It's got to be up like this. All right. Good. All right, on to the next step. So this needs to go in here. I'm debating. Glue this and slide it in, or glue both sides and try to do both at the same time. And I don't think I can move it far enough. I think we're going to do one side at a time. All right. This is the hard part because the other pipe is already installed. So I'm going to actually glue the inside of this valve instead of doing it the other way. Okay. Now, can I get it? Yes. So I can just barely get that pushed back enough to get it cut. I'm hoping the other side is easier. All right. I'm going to do this left-handed, see how that works. Down there. There it went. Yay! I would have preferred this to be down a little bit, but it's glued now. It ain't moving. Now I gotta cut the other side. Okay, gonna cheat. Whoop. This just makes it easier to get it started. Done. Looks good. Need to clean up the edges. Probably can't see with my big head in the way, huh? Alright, well, my head's got to be in the way this time. Alright, gonna wipe this off in case there's sweat and dirt on there. Gonna make sure the valve's on the right side. Shut off, shut off. Gonna glue this side. It's the side with the valve, but not much I can do about that. This time let's see if we can make sure that we put the valve in the right position. Okay, there we go. That's good. Let's glue that one up. Glued. There. In. All right. Now I can clean this tank and shut it off and still have water going through. And then I can clean that tank and have it shut off. And this side will still have water going through. Since I have two, I just wanted to make it convenient. This way, if I started cleaning it and I didn't get done for the day, I didn't have to worry about water and stuff like that. So, I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. Turn on that tank so water goes down. And then, once I take some of the stuff down, I'm going to open up the other valve and empty about 50% out of this tank. So, this is what it looks like. There's a lot of sand and stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is move most of the sand over here to where the valve is. And I can't do, whoa. I can't do that and hold this at the same time. So I'm just going to push this sand that's on the bottom around to the opening. So when I open it up, it helps suck the sand out. I'm going to empty it about halfway. And then I'm going to go in and put soap and bleach in there. Pretty disgusting, huh? And while that's doing that, I'm gonna try to now I can't see anything. Alright, I'm gonna let it drain for a little bit. This is what it looks like now. Look at that. And look how clear this water is. This is coming from the waterfalls. There's a pipe that runs all the way up this hill, all the way back there. And we fixed it, me and Vonay's across the street, fixed it about a week and a half ago. And that water is crystal clear that comes from there. Water that comes from that side has more clay and dirt into it. It's coming from a spring, but we're not getting enough rain, so it's not able to keep up. Because there's like 4 families that use the water. So this will be good. It'll fill up pretty quick. Oh, I got a dragonfly in there. Need to get him out. Alright, that's it for today. So a couple finishing touches on the water tanks. After cleaning them yesterday, I decided to put together a small piece of pipe. It's not even glued. Stuck a cap on it. Really just to keep dugs and bugs out of the valves. And this is what I'm talking about. So I just made this to go on there. Nothing tight. I want to be able to take it off, but it'll keep the bugs out. Made 2. It's a little wet. There we go. That's good. The other thing was the small tank, the automatic valve wasn't working and kept staying on, and the tank was overflowing. So I bought 2 new ones, and I'm going to keep this one because this one's good, but I'm going to replace it, and I'm going to replace the other tank. Guess I better shut the water off. There we go. Ah. Looks good. All right, let's close this up and put the other one. Ah, spider. Don't want spider in the water. This guy is not working. So he's coming out. I shut off the water last night, but it was all the way up to the top. Okay, I went and got more tape, taped it up. Let's get this puppy in there. Okay, turn it on. Well, looks like it works. Alright, let's shut this bad boy up. Now if I come out here in half an hour it's running over, I'm going to be pissed, but I think it's fine. So what we're going to do is open up the valve over here, that extra one that I put in. And because I want that tank to run, I'm going to close this one. Just because I want the water to come out through there so I can test that valve. I think it'll be fine. Once I know everything's good, gonna come back, take all this dirt, fill it in, give the pipe some support, and this project is done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy watching my videos, please like and subscribe, share them out to your friends. I try to communicate with as many people that comment as possible, and I hope that you find the content enjoyable.